round of great talk on Talk Back Live. My name is Frank Allan, and over in China, they're having bacon and eggs as we speak right now. So thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the club. We're going to be here for the next hour. We're here every Thursday at this particular time, every Thursday between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. So to check your clocks, make sure that you're on the same level, and this way you won't miss the show. But we're here each week, and we thank you so much for being along with us. We're going to take you through the whole hour, and of course, the whole point of the program is get you involved in the program too as well, and getting you involved in conversation, because the show, it's for your asking. All you have to do is just type in, and I will see you right there on the big screen, and I will acknowledge that you're there, and of course, acknowledge your questions, your comments, or suggestions, or whatever you have. If you like to talk about anything in particular, we'll be more than happy to do that. I'll start it all off with conversation now, because I'm only starting the show. But all you have to do is just chime in, and I will see you right there on the big screen. So don't worry about it. It's all right here. We're going to be here, as I said, for a whole full hour. So I want you to stay with us. It's lots of fun and games. Fun and games, that's what we're all about. And we're going to take it to the limit with you. So, we want to say howdy, howdy, and clap my hands for all of you guys out there for joining us and being with us and just having a good time with us, right? I want to thank you so much. We clap because you're the backbone of the show. Now, later on in the program, Brian Camp is going to be here by way of telephone. And he's going to be here. He's going to be here. And what he's going to do is he's going to give us the latest developments in today's world of sports on Sports Update. He does that every Thursday here. And he's got a lot to talk about in the world of sports. So we want you to make sure that we have you out there and that you're there. So thank you so much for being along with us. So anyway, as we give that hand clap, we want to thank all of you people who are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, and all of you people right there on Instagram. Thank you so much for being along. We want to, as we give that hand clap, we also give that hand clap to all of you people who work in the hospitals, all of you doctors, nurses, and everyone that's involved here, the people that work in the hospitals, like even in the medical record field, if you're right there in the hospitals, we want to thank you for that. All of the first responders, the firefighters, the police officers, all the bus drivers, and the subway train operators, and all of you guys who take us every day to work and been with us for this whole past year and a half as we try to fight this COVID thing that's going on. And we're doing pretty good with it so far, but it's not over yet. So we want to make sure that everybody's safe, and all you have to do is reach out and just do your part. And for those of you first responders who have, because you guys have been with us for the whole time. And so we want to pay it back to you by giving you that hand clap. Now, those of you who are joining us for the first time, don't make it your last time. Always make us part of your weekly habit. And of course, we'll be able to have fun together. Weekly habit. Make sure that if you're watching us on Facebook, tag someone, and that will direct them right to the show, and they could be part of us as well. Also, what you might want to do is, if you're watching us on YouTube, please make it a point. Make it a strict point to, click us on. And you do that by subscribing to my YouTube page, my YouTube channel right there. Subscribe to it, because when you do that, what will happen that every time we come on the air live, or if we as so much as upload a video, an entertainment video for your watching pleasure or whatever, you will be informed. You will be informed. You will actually be informed. You'll be notified that we're on the air, and you'll never miss a show. Now, for those of you who are watching us on Instagram, all you have to do is do what everybody else does, right? Follow us. Follow us on Instagram. And of course, you'll never miss a show too, but we're glad you're out there as well. So with that said, getting back to what we were saying, we want to let you know that for all of you people, again, who have never been here before, tag a friend, do all the things I just asked you to do, and you'll never miss a show too. We love to have you aboard. Anyway, it's all fun and games. We've got so much to talk about. There's a lot of things to talk about. I mean, everything from soup to nuts. I mean, this has been a busy week, a long, busy week. You know, the news, you notice that the news is so frequent that it just is sometimes you have to just back away from it because sometimes there's just so much going on that you don't have a chance to digest. It's like eating. You have to eat a little bit of time in order to digest. But news is just constantly shoved at us all the way. There's big news in the White House, all over the world, and there's just so much to talk about. So we can't get everything in one show, but we're going to try our best to get it in for you and do that. Okay, it's 6 minutes past the hour right now. And just in case all of you are just joining us at this very moment, the name of the show is called Talk Back Live, where we meet here each week. And of course, we make sure that you're there. And we're all together. We're one big family. So that's the way we like to do things. And I see this thing just keeps popping up. I'm looking at something here on my screen that just keeps popping up. And I was just wondering why that's happening. Yeah, wondering why that's happening. Okay, all of you, if you'd like to say something, please check us out. Let us know what you want, and we will definitely entertain you with everything. We will definitely entertain you with everything, and make sure that we get in all your comments, suggestions, and ideas, or whatever you want to talk about. We want to make sure all of that's there for you. Okay, and so there you go. And that kind of sums everything up. So I'm pretty sure you've heard, first of all, before I even go there, I just want to say, give a shout out to Snoop Dogg. And if you haven't heard by now, Snoop Dogg lost his mom this week. His mom passed away. Beverly Tate passed away this week. That was in the news, and of course, it was all over Facebook. And so we just want to send a shout out to Snoop Dogg. I never knew Snoop Dogg, never knew him, never met him, but we all know him. I know him just as the same way that you know him. And his mother Beverly passed away again, and we want to send our condolences out to Snoop Dogg, his family, his wife, his children, his brothers and sisters, if he has any. And of course, all of his fans and friends and the people who work with him too. Our biggest and deepest condolences to Snoop Dogg. So sorry to hear about that. You know, we hear about a lot of deaths, and it comes, and like time heals all wounds, as they always say. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you also heard this. We talk about Facebook. Hello, Facebook. I don't know how long you're not going to be Facebook for long. You're not going to be Facebook for long. If you heard the news, they made a big announcement today. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, is changing the name. It's a new name now. It's going to be a new name. And the name is going to be called Meta. All right. Now, this happened. They had a board meeting today. It sounds so strange, and it's so fast. It's so fast. They had a board meeting today, and they decided that they were going to make a change. And this Meta is short for, I think, metaverse, as he put it. All right. I'm not sure of the purpose of why they're changing the name, because we already know that Facebook, is under fire. There's a lot of problems there, and you had a whistleblower who, just went all over the place about Facebook and how some people post things that offend other people, and they talk about the big lies and everything. Those things are posted, and people were kind of tired of it. And a lot of people, I understand, especially young people, are phasing out of Facebook and going someplace else. Of course, they have this thing called TikTok for the young people. And of course, a lot of young people, they always go to other places like YouTube. They look up at YouTube. And of course, my friends over there, Instagram, they go there. There's a lot of young people there. But yeah, they're changing the name now. The name is being changed, and as I said, the name of the thing is called Meta. Now they have also a logo. You're not going to see that little F anymore. They're changing the logo too, and it's I don't get it. It's one of those logos. You ever see the infinity sign? Well, that's what that logo is. Infinity. You know, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it really means for the sake of Meta. I'm not sure why it's there, but if you went to the headquarters where they reside, Facebook, you know, right out in front of their building, they have that logo out there. They unveiled it today. They did everything today. They had the meeting and they did everything today. That's why I find it strange on how fast this thing is going. Now, so far we're still Facebook. You go on Facebook, we're still Facebook. That's where we are right now. We're still Facebook. I do know that they're not going to change the app logo. They're gonna keep the app logo as Facebook. Now, what they do internally with maybe they're going to redesign. I'm pretty sure they're going to redesign the website itself, and who knows when that's going to be. That could be tomorrow morning when we wake up to do the show for the coffee hour. That could happen then. We don't know. We don't know. All we know is if this whole thing started today. And so we're waiting around to see it's kind of interesting to see how it's going to happen, how it pans out. And I don't know. Let's see what happens. If you have any comments on that, let me know so I could, read it off and see if you have any comments on that, because I definitely like to, to see, how it's going and see how you guys feel about it. It's strange. It's strange. So, and I still can't process the whole thing. And when I got the news, it was like after 4 o'clock this afternoon, my time, Eastern time. That's when I got the news. And I quickly went to Facebook to see if anybody posted on it. Nobody posted. Nobody posted anything about it. I'm pretty sure by now they have. A lot of people have. I made a little post myself. If you go to my website, you'll see I post on it myself. And I even supplied the new logo that they have there. So you could see that and the name. And people are making comments about it. Some people are not really shaken about it. They're not even thinking about it. It's like the attitude is so cavalier. So what? And a lot of people are saying, well, it's just a name. Now, the name is not going to change the situation. You can change all the names you want, but it's not going to change the situation. So the situation, as we already know on Facebook, is totally different. And it's in the news, and people are looking, and people are wondering. So I would like to get your thoughts on that one. So let me know what you feel about that, because I'm still here just wondering what the big deal is. We're going to see what happens. So we'll see tomorrow morning when we do the coffee hour whether or not it's going to be a new face on the website, the new logo, or whatever it is, the new name. But right now we're Facebook. So there you go. Just a few minutes away, Brian Kent will be calling in from Charlotte, North Carolina. In just a few seconds, as a matter of fact, Charlotte, North Carolina. He's going to come in with the latest developments in today's world of sports. He got sports update, and he's going to talk about everything that's happening in sports and a whole lot of things that'll be happening. And later on in the program, I have for you those movies. I'm pretty sure you like those Turner Classic movies. Well, I have some picks this week. Set for the weekend. In case you're not doing anything, you want to know what's happening on Turner Classic, I have my own particular picks, and I'm going to tell you about that. And of course, we also have This Day in History. So we'll run all of that down for you and let you know what's happening with that. And then we'll get back to more of what's happening on Facebook. But I'm really interested in your comments and finding out, what do you think about it? I just find it strange. I just don't have any words for it. I really don't have any words for it, but we'll see. All right, we'll see right there. Right now, let's go to the phone. All right, straight from Charlotte, North Carolina. Brian Kemp with the latest developments in today's world of sports. Brian, I'm okay. We kind of lost him there. Okay, we lost him. I guess he'll call back. He'll call back. Um, so yeah, I am kind of lost with that, and I just want to see what happens with it. You know, it's just amazing. It's just amazing how it's going. But we will see what happens. Okay, I think he's here. I think he's here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, yeah, there he is. Brian Campus here. Brian, I'm in a ball of confusion right now with everything that's going on in the news, including Facebook. So take.
Well, yeah, technology is still technology. You know.
Yeah.
So, either you love it or you still have mixed feelings about it. You know, some things I'd rather do it the old-fashioned manual way. But I know that this is a new world that we're in, and technology sometimes has their little bumps in the road. So yeah.
Yeah.
But good evening to you. How's everything?
Oh, everything is good here.
Good. That's good.
It's a little chilly.
Weather-wise is not so great, but it's okay. It's raining. It's been raining for the second half of the day, so we're gonna have more rain for the next couple of hours. They say 80% rain. Right now it's just drizzling, but it was raining and it's cold. It's 59 degrees, so this is good sleeping weather for me. This is the time of the year where I sleep my best, where it's nice and cool and chilly. So, but hello to Facebook and to everybody out there, Instagram and YouTube. I hope all is well. And let me get to sports. In the NFL, Houston, Texas chairman and CEO Cal McNeil apologizes for something that he did back in May. He apologized for an inappropriate choice of words at a team event in May. Like I said, McNeil made an anti-Asian comment at a team charity golf tournament in May. According to Bally Sports, which spoke to several individuals who were present for the remark. Now, this is the remark that he says. He says, "I'm sorry that we couldn't get together last year because of the China virus."
Yes.
Whoa. While briefly addressing the 100-plus attendees at the Houston Tennis Foundation, the Houston Texas Foundation charity golf classic at River Oaks Country Club, McNeil was referencing to a phrase was used by former President Donald Trump. Soon after he made the remarks, McNeil he apologizes to the individuals who were still around him before the start of the golf outing. So even when he's not in office, this man still has an effect on people who practice racism, hate. To his credit, he did apologize, but it was meant for him to say because he said it for a reason. So do you give him the benefit of the doubt because he apologized? Well, we move on, but we all know how he stands. So Major League Baseball ninth work stoppage and first in 26 years appears almost certain to start December 2nd, freezing the free agent market and threatening the start of spring training in February 2022. Now, negotiations have been taking place since last spring. That was the time of the pandemic. And last spring, the east side thinks